Life has a way of testing us. Not in grand, dramatic moments that everyone sees, but in quiet, persistent ways that chip away at our spirit. Maybe it's a dream that keeps getting delayed. Maybe it's a relationship that hurts more than it heals. Maybe it's a season where you feel invisible, unnoticed, or undervalued. These moments are subtle, but they leave marks. They weigh on our hearts, our minds, and sometimes even on our bodies. And in these seasons, it can feel like the world is moving forward while you are standing still. You ask yourself questions over and over: why me? Why now? Will things ever get better? The truth is, life's heaviness is part of the human experience. No one escapes it. But what matters is how we respond to it, and how we navigate the seasons where nothing seems to make sense. These periods are not a sign of failure or weakness. They are opportunities, hidden, quiet opportunities, to grow, to learn, and to become stronger than we ever thought possible. Sometimes the weight you feel is not meant to crush you, it is meant to shape you. It's important to acknowledge your pain. Too often, we try to ignore it, to push it aside, or to pretend that everything is fine. We tell ourselves we must be strong, but real strength isn't hiding how we feel. Real strength is facing it, feeling it, and allowing it to teach us something about ourselves. Pain is a mirror. It reflects not only the hardships of life but also the depths of our courage, the resilience of our spirit, and the capacity of our heart to heal. Healing begins with patience. It begins with the recognition that life does not always move according to our plans. Our expectations are often precise and immediate, but the world has its own timing. Sometimes, the universe is quiet not because it has forgotten you, but because it is preparing you. While you may not see it, change is happening. Growth is happening. The pieces of your life are being arranged in ways that you cannot yet understand. During these times, self-trust becomes essential. Trusting that even when you cannot see the path clearly, you have the strength to walk it. Trusting that even when life feels chaotic, there is purpose in the journey. Trusting that the small, seemingly insignificant choices you make every day, choosing kindness, choosing patience, choosing love over bitterness, are building the foundation for a stronger, wiser, more resilient you. Life also teaches us through contrast. To appreciate joy, we must experience sadness. To value light, we must understand darkness. To know peace, we must endure storms. And these storms, though painful, are not meaningless. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, every failure is a teacher. They are lessons in resilience, humility, empathy, and perspective. They remind us of what truly matters, of what is fleeting, and of what is eternal. It's natural to feel overwhelmed in these seasons. Sometimes, the burden feels too heavy to bear. And in those moments, it is okay to pause. It is okay to rest. It is okay to cry, to release the pressure, and to give yourself grace. Healing and growth are not linear. They ebb and flow, and sometimes the pause is the most important part of the process. When you give yourself permission to rest, you allow your mind to reset, your heart to breathe, and your spirit to realign. Reflection is another essential part of this journey. Take time to look back on how far you've come. Often, we underestimate our progress because we focus solely on what still feels unresolved. But every challenge you've endured, every tear you've shed, every fear you've faced, has brought you to this very moment. You are not the same person you were a year ago, 5 years ago, or even yesterday. You are growing, evolving, and becoming more resilient, whether you notice it or not. Forgiveness is also a key part of long-term healing. Not just forgiveness of others, but forgiveness of yourself. Forgive yourself for mistakes, for missteps, for moments of weakness. Forgive yourself for not having all the answers, for not knowing the perfect path, for feeling lost at times. Forgiveness is not about condoning what happened, it is about freeing yourself from carrying unnecessary weight. It is about allowing your heart to expand, to heal, and to make room for joy, love, and peace. Patience, reflection, and forgiveness are essential, but so is connection. Humans were never meant to endure life alone. Seek people who lift you, who encourage you, who remind you of your worth when you've forgotten it. Share your struggles with those you trust. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is the bridge to deeper understanding, support, and healing. Sometimes, simply being heard, truly heard, can be the most transformative act of all. Alongside connection, cultivate gratitude. Even in the heaviest seasons, there are moments worth noticing: a sunrise, a comforting word, a small victory, a lesson learned. Gratitude doesn't erase pain, but it reshapes your perspective. It reminds you that even amidst difficulty, life continues to offer beauty, opportunity, and growth. Gratitude is not about ignoring hardship, it is about acknowledging that hardship is not the entirety of your story. Spiritual grounding can also provide immense strength. Whether through prayer, meditation, mindfulness, or simply sitting quietly in reflection, connecting with something larger than yourself allows perspective to shift. It reminds you that you are part of a bigger picture, that the difficulties you face are not the sum total of your life, and that there is purpose even in the struggle. Faith, in whatever form it takes for you, can be a lifeline when everything else feels uncertain. Over time, you will notice the subtle shifts. You may wake up feeling lighter. You may respond to challenges with greater patience. You may forgive more easily, love more freely, and let go of burdens you once thought were permanent. You will find that strength is not about never breaking, it's about rising each time you fall. It's about continuing even when the path is unclear. It's about trusting that the journey itself, with all its pain and uncertainty, is forming you into the person you are meant to become. Remember, life is not a race. It is a journey to be experienced fully, with all its highs and lows. Your worth is not measured by how quickly you achieve your goals, how perfect your path seems, or how well you avoid pain. Your worth is intrinsic. It exists simply because you exist. You are valuable, loved, and capable, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. And finally, know that your story is far from over. The chapters still to come hold hope, transformation, and unexpected blessings. What feels heavy today may become your strength tomorrow. What feels impossible now may become your greatest triumph. And when you look back, you will realize that every struggle, every delay, every moment of doubt has contributed to the depth, wisdom, and resilience you now carry. So breathe. Step forward gently. Take each day moment by moment. Embrace the pain and the joy, the setbacks and the victories. Allow yourself to feel fully, to reflect deeply, to love courageously, and to trust unconditionally. Life is happening, even when it feels slow. Growth is happening, even when it feels invisible. And through it all, you are not just surviving, you are becoming stronger, wiser, and more beautiful than you ever imagined. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not alone. And the journey you are on, with all its weight and wonder, is exactly the journey you were meant to take.